I think, bro. I think I need that piece of paper, bro, from the Moors. When the Moors agreed to get to change the time.
It's the treaty of peace. It's the peace of treaty and friendship.
The peace of treaty and friendship.
Yeah, if you look at they what's the names? They put 2 dates on there on purpose. It'd be like in the year 1901, which is something. This treaty was signed on the day of this, which is this.
What you mean change the time?
Well, they just started putting 1701 instead of 1401. They were just like,
for real?
Yeah, like they like this new world added days, months, hours, and years to everything. It wasn't these many months. It wasn't these many days in a month. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, you know, it used to be at one point it was 10 days and a week.
Yeah.
For 10 fingers because you had 10 fingers and shit, so you just count.
Like fuck, it's a sign from God, ain't it?
But see, they did that though to get you off track because we had days every day of the week. We had a day where you're supposed to worship and do, you know what I mean, certain rituals and shit. Mm-hmm. And then the Romans, to get us off track, they kept changing fucking time and shit, adding a day, taking away days until they perfect. Because at first they changed it to 5, but it was still easy for us to keep up with the 10 days. That's why they changed it to 7, because every 7 days, you know what I'm saying, after so many years, you'll lose track of what day you're supposed to be doing, you know what I mean, whatever you're supposed to be doing on. That shit crazy. But see, you say the more it changed time, bro. I thought you meant like, I don't really know what I thought you meant, for real.
Yeah, no, they
agreed to look. That changes everything, bro. Like
I thought you meant like AD, like you know how we start counting down,
yeah,
and then that counting up. I thought they did that shit because that's some wicked shit too.
Yeah,
they count down from the time we was in power, and then from that 0 they start counting up.
We the negative.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we had rulership up until the 1600s. I'd say the Middle Ages, medieval period, because that's when you got all those black curly haired motherfuckers and shit in them European pictures and in them Arabic, the Muslim pictures.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
But shit, the deeper you go, man, like I said, these motherfucking the Blimier, when you read about them, bro, they say they're Ethiopians.
I mean, I would, because to me,
the Blimiers.
Because to me, I believe that the crackers depicted black people as demons purposely in their writings, as monsters, creatures, this, that, and the other. That's where we get a lot of the lizard people, this, that, and the other. These was white people looking out into a world where everything was a monster to them. It was like asking the cop that killed Mike Brown to describe a world full of Mike Browns. You know what I'm saying? And then thousands of years later, you're reset. You come into a world that's perfectly fucking fine. Humans are humans. And then you see shit like this. Be like, damn, these people existed? And they'll tell your ass, yeah, because they won't want you to know. They like what we always say. They'll tell you aliens built the pyramids before they tell you black people did.
Nigga do it.
Yeah, so before they tell you that it was great people to be conquered, they'll tell you they were beasts or aliens or something. They ain't gonna never let you know you were worth conquering.
And that's what's crazy because it's like they know in some instances it like I don't know, it just seems to be like this cutoff point to where they try to keep us in this little dark, you know what I'm saying, this little dark space and shit. Like, nah, there could have been this. And then that's why I be saying, like, it'd be hard to, like, decipher the evidence. Because it's like, shit, by them being in control of all of the evidence, a lot of times you're gonna have to draw a conclusion. Like you're not gonna just be able to just read the truth flat out. Hey, we fucked over black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we lied about this. Like, you're not really gonna read that. You're gonna have to read some shit. You're gonna have to read a bunch of lies and decipher out of the lies what part of those lies is true.
Bro, all of that shit is a lie, bro. Every fucking single bit of it. The reason they went to wars, the people who they fought in the wars, fucking us and mass slavery.
But you basing that this stuff is a lie off of older lies. You're saying that the stuff they teach does not conflict with the old writings you finding, and these the same people.
They're not the same people.
There you go.
They not. They took faces, bro. They changed faces of the people that actually wrote the shit. Later, they rewrote history, bro.
So black
people, I used to think like you too, Lance. I used to wonder, like, it ain't no way how the fuck could they have taken over everything in such a little amount of time. But that's where you just gotta know. Like, to me, I think they had help,
bro. They had.
I think they had help.
We was kids. Like our ancestors was children and shit. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't have the same.
But that's crazy because children come from adults, bro.
Yeah, they brought the kids over here. They brought them over.
But we're not talking about that. We talking about the writings, these drawings, where white people are depicted in valor, fighting against monsters. That's what I be saying now. When you look at a goddamn cartoon, they got a white man, white woman, a lizard, a talking monkey, and like, hold on.
But it's about their God. Yeah, and it's because we is relate. Just think, all of our gods are evil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got negative connotations. The serpent or the snake, that's got a negative connotation. So if I just decided that I want to get snake tattoos and shit, my own people gonna be looking at me like something wrong with me. No, nigga, something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with you. The serpent is sacred to Africans, but then to the other side, it's just it's a monster. It's a dragon. It's this big over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it kind of reminds me of the show. We was talking about this with the Mike Brown ordeal too. When we talk about the show with I think it was Black Mirror, when the dude was on the military run and he's killing and shooting the monster, but his chip fucked up. And when his chip fucked up, he starts seeing real people and he tripping like, hold on.
Oh yeah,
and not knowing. Yeah, and just think the whole time the only reason why they was fighting as hard as they was and doing and killing the people that they was able to kill because they didn't see human beings. They seen something that was a monster, something scary. This is what the police see when they see us. They're not seeing human beings. It's almost like the system has set their chips up to not see that. They see a monster.
That's the part of the program.
That shit is scary.
That's why they use black people targets.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then a lot of all you need is for a motherfucker to be susceptible to programming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Which 90% of people are.
Yeah, you can build any shape you want them to be. Like you could train a dog to do your bidding. What you think you can do to a human? But my point that I'm making is
they know better.
They use a lot of kids, bro. It's never adults it's rare that they using some adults, bro, because I got some pictures right now.
Man, but we gotta think about it, bro. Adults was 13, 14, 15, 16. So they might not have had no 30, 40-year-old motherfucker. They might have had 17, 20-year-old, but they wasn't enslaving no 5 and 6-year-olds, bro.
Nah, it gotta be working class. It gotta be workers.
That's what I'm saying. So what age you saying?
Shit, bro. I got a photo of a couple of white girls on display when they was trying to get the North.
Man, what age you saying, bro? That was crazy. You just did that.
Beverly said, I got a picture of some white women.
He started trying to talk about some shit.
I just want to know the age.
I was going to explain the picture and then tell you their ages.
Why?
Because it has to do with slavery.
I'm asking you how old, bro. I didn't ask for the collection of evidences. I just want to know what's the age.
It looked like 6 and 7, 7 or 8.
7-year-old slave. That's what's up. White girl slave. 7-year-old white girl slave.
Yeah, man. Straight up.
Man, it's starting to sound a lot like GMS shit.
Nah, I mean, I'm doing the research, bro. Like, it's from the Library of Congress. Like, you can't, like, either they're lying.
The thing about the Library of Congress, they house a lot. They collect anything. They don't fact check and prove. They say it existed. We want it. You have to fact check it yourself. Just because the Library of Congress or the CIA or the FBI, some don't make it true. They collect everything.
I don't give a fuck. It's true to me.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, it's enough for me.
Because the Library of Congress holds it?
Yeah.
Okay, but they openly admit that they hold stuff that's not true. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly okay because all I need to know is that
goddamn City
it's
Library got a
conceptual
bunch
history.
of books that's lies. City got books got fictionary, non-fiction. Library of Congress got the same shit. Fiction, non-fiction. But because it got a seal on it, we think this shit true and real and this, that, and other. Nah. Check it. They tell your ass that shit. I don't know why you tripping.
Nah, because all I have a hunch before I see it, I have a hunch. You're not researching it, it's there.
Bro, everything's been written about. It's 2021. I can research. Did frogs rule the world? Somebody wrote about it. Then you have to do other investigation. You just can't say, I got a hunch, Google keywords, and then get surprised when you actually find something. Everything's been wrote about, bro.
I absolutely can.
You can't because everything's been wrote about, fiction or non-fiction. Whether it's real or not, people, especially from back in the day, how can you fact check something for 1400 when certain systems weren't even implemented? It's just writings with pictures. How do you prove this? It's not. It don't even got the same names. It don't got the same location.
I'm not a scientist, bro. The thing is, I don't have to.
It doesn't take a scientist. That was the wrong person. I don't know why you said that.
Because you trying to get me to use a scientific method to prove shit.
Okay, I guess you can call it scientific method, but I mean it's a way of research. Is this true? Okay, I found something about it.
No, it's total. It's entertainment and it's acceptable for me.
Okay, entertainment, sure, but I'm just saying, just because it comes from the Library of Congress, don't make it real.
It may not, but it's enough for me to tell motherfuckers what it is, that it exists. I mean, none of it change your life. It don't change your world to know any of this shit.
God Body said, just like the guy who wrote the book saying Jesus was actually a magic mushroom. He had good points, but it's not true. Sometimes I feel like
if he sell it, it's for a person who is interest for the people who is their interest. Something for everybody. It's some motherfuckers that if you read that Bible, they go spaz out. But sit them in front of Atlanta Housewives and they right at home. That's the way the world works. Yeah, man. It's just I learned, man. Everybody, you can't convince everybody of everything. Some things not for everybody, and you gotta let a motherfucker be themselves, man. Believe whatever the fuck you want to believe in. If you can be gay, nigga, you can definitely have whatever the fuck you want going on in your head to be. Your world. Yeah, man. You got motherfucking Muslim, Buddhist, Christian, Druids, all sorts of shit. We got all sorts of shit motherfuckers believe in whatever the fuck they want to.
You said Jew, you know, Jewish people, leave Jewish people alone, man.
I don't have no problems with no Jewish people, man.
That's all. You come get to the That's a, that song has been inspiring people. I know. The damn Throwbaby song started inspiring me. Some people. Right. Don't they be? Some people don't take pride in that from day one. They, like, yeah, that's me. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, some people do that, Blue.
I'm trying to get to you.
You said some people take pride in what?
And being some baby.
What's that?
God damn. God damn, man. Just type it in on YouTube.
A throw baby?
Throw baby.
Oh.
Just type it in.
Oh, I got you. I can read in between those lines.
Yeah. But I guess the song is catchy, so many people. I mean, who was already. There's more like a badge of honor now. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Feel like a badge of honor?
Yeah. I mean, I know people, it was a badge of honor to be, you know, before that song was even thought of. So for that song to come out, it was like, oh, I guess I understand.
And you know what I realized, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Or should I say what I can kind of imagine?
How trash that Griselda album was.
Did you like the movie?
The Griselda, I didn't even see it. The movie.
The Griselda movie on YouTube. It's a video.
Talking about the real movie with Griselda Blanco?
Nah. It's like a long ass album.
Oh, no.
But it's a movie.
I couldn't get through the fucking. I can't get through the beats, the rapping.
You don't like hip hop. The beats is dope, bro.
That shit was not hip hop, man. Them
niggas
rap. I love hip hop, bro. That was like name a bar. Okay, give me the hottest bar that you heard on that album. Give me one.
I don't listen to niggas songs like that, but what I do listen to is
okay. Give me the hottest Big Pun album bar that you ever heard.
This is what I'm saying. It ain't nobody bar I'm gonna be able to tell you. Not even none of my favorite artists. I've been rapping since niggas been rapping, so I never listened.
I can feel that. I see. My thing is when I listen to New York rappers, it's to sharpen up my bar. You know what I'm saying? It's like to sharpen my shit. And so when I hear your shit, and there's no punchline, there's no metaphors, you're just cussing and talking about raw hardcore shit. It's like I'd rather listen to some shit that ride better. I'm gonna listen to like just hardcore cussing and raw shit with no real lyrics, no metaphors, and no punchlines in it. Mm-hmm. I'll just pop in the NBA Universe. I'm like, I rather listen to that shit.
I'm not even going to listen to none of that shit.
Yeah, and that's my thing. I'm not even a fan of that shit like that. So it's like that direction of music to take it, and that's what I'm saying. Like the world ain't even on that shit. And hip hop, you're supposed to be the voice of the community, and it's like, who in the community is on that Griselda shit? No one.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I personally don't like I don't like their whole theme or whatever. But I like the 90s. The beats is dope, you know what I'm saying? Like if you play the beats by themselves, bro, they gonna be dope, bro. They using a lot of black exploitation film beats, you know what I'm saying? Loops and shit.
Yeah, the loops and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's 90s shit.
Hell no, bro. It's never gonna be gone.
That's 90s shit, bro. Like, nobody bobs their heads like that when they listen to music, man. Like,
are you crazy, bro? You just young listening from your perspective, bro. It's plenty of motherfuckers listen to that music. What do you mean? Man, it's a multi-million-dollar industry.
That shit right there, though. That shit shouldn't be there.
It shouldn't be there, but
it shouldn't be there with Nas and Big Pun and Kiss and Fabulous, like Santana, Cameron. That's a new shit. Like even Cameron shit. Cameron said something. His last album that he dropped, it wasn't a lyrical album or bar heavy, and in the song, it's like the beats weren't like trap beats. But all of the songs was on fire though. It was some New York shit. It sounded like New York, but the shit was fire. Like this nigga, I'm like, these dudes, I ain't see. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas should have dropped that album, bro. When Wu-Tang was, it's like these niggas got locked up.
Yeah. I feel you, but
they just dropped some shit that they wrote in the 90s in 2020, bro. Come on, man. It's 2021.
But everybody don't got it. You gotta put the methodic type of like hip hop will always be hip hop. And I think that's the thing. We go was what popular and this, that, and the other, but artists like I think they was just the artists. They was a breath of fresh air. Out of all the auto-tune mumble rappers, for motherfuckers to come out like that, like the Baby was a breath of fresh air because he wasn't auto-tune himself, but
yeah, he wasn't auto-tune.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I like some music without the auto-tune, but it was like, did you like Cameron? I like Cameron's album.
Yeah, it's dope. I like that.
The one he just recently did.
Yep.
That remake he did.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who people albums who everybody.
Dave East was going hard. Dave East ain't that ain't no that shit. He didn't go and get a bunch of old loops. That nigga sounded like some dope ass New York shit. That shit sounded dope.
I bet y'all missed Fuji Rap album.
Hell no. What you talking about? The newest one?
Yeah, I bet you slept.
Yeah, I did.
Dog, that shit's so cold, bro. It's cold, man. Like for real. Like he evolved still. He kept doing it.
I'm gonna give you another example. I'm glad you mentioned that. Busta Rhymes album.
Oh yeah, that's
my
dope.
life that
that shit was old.
That shit was hard as shit, bro.
It didn't sound old though. Like it was old. Like
it was hip hop, but it didn't sound like no old school hip hop.
Old, yeah. Like nothing sounded old.
But guess what, bro?
But
a lot of that shit was old.
But Busta was ahead of his time though. Busta always was one of them niggas that sounded like the future.
Yeah. And Bun B was like that too.
As far he held that sound. His shit was ahead, bro. They didn't have to do all of that. Niggas was getting away with some shit.
Yeah.
And niggas like Busta and Bun B and other motherfuckers, they was like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's why niggas was so impressed by Eminem. Cause he coming out, oh, you rhyme 3 syllables?
Wow. Yeah, they thought that shit was dope.
Yeah.
Hey man. Like, one of my favorite shits from Busta is when that shit come on with the Birds. Remember the Birds? Albert Hitchcock.
That shit was dope. That whole album was
Give me some more.
Yeah, that was Give Me Some More.
Yeah, give me some more.
You niggas think it's hot? Give me some more.
You can still bang that shit.
Give me some more.
Give me some more. Yeah.
It's certain motherfuckers that you can just steal like that
E40 still
that Beautiful by Snoop Dogg and Pharrell.
Yeah.
That's just a forever song, bro. And the other one he did with Jay-Z.
Yeah, we talking about hip hop though, bro.
Like that's just like when we talk about like
Ice Cube,
E40, Too Short, Snoop doing the album. The reason why it has a chance to sound not old but be hip hop is because of E40 and Ice Cube. Outside of them two, the other niggas sound old. And you're like, yo, what the hell are y'all doing? Like, yo, we not going back to one syllable rhyme.
You said Ice Cube sound old?
No. Well, to an extent.
Yeah,
E40 is the most up to date rapper. E40. He the one that can do it. He still got another few decades.
And that nigga doing what he was doing 20 years ago.
Yeah, the shit just fell right back. That's how I felt like Cameron. Like the shit, like for Cameron and Jim, like the niggas who couldn't rap back in the day, but was just swag. This is their moment. Like there's never been a time for you to be the hottest nigga for real. And look like you spitting some bar. Like Cameron get a chance to look like a hip hop art. Like I got it. You know what I'm saying?
I got the toolie on the stoolie. I kill me a nigga like a mooly. I said, man, get this nigga the fuck out of here.
What's up with the mooly? Like, that nigga.
The Apple Jackson apple crack, apple smacking apple flaps. Man, get this nigga the fuck out of here, bro.
That nigga used me stabbing. That nigga said, I'm a piano. I got 88 keys. I said,
I know when that nigga found that style, he said, I'm finna ride this out, bro. Fuck all that trying. I'm finna hit niggas just like this.
That nigga had the pink mink on.
Oh man, with the Range Rover.
The pink t-shirt. Yeah, he was the first one with the pink, wasn't he?
Yep. Yeah. He was the first one. Because even though he was my favorite rapper at that time,
he was rocking that pink and that canary yellow shit.
The canary yellow. Cameron, he was the first one to test the boundaries with that shit.
Yeah, they always.
Jay-Z was hating on that nigga. Jay-Z a hater, bro.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is a hater, my nigga.
Hey, hey, I got a question for y'all, bro. Trivia question. Oh, who is that? What up, Gold?
That ain't Gold.
Oh, that's Blue.
No, that's you playing something.
Somebody playing. Yeah.
Your YouTube probably just came on your ass. Your fat ass forearm probably hit the key.
Oh yeah, that was my damn YouTube. My forearm hit the shit. Hey, check it out. Hey, who was what team was the first team to wear long shorts in basketball, whether it be college,
Don't nobody know that
NBA,
shit, man,
or high school?
Sixers. The 76ers.
Nope.
Nobody know that
the
shit.
first one. Well, Jordan, Chicago.
Nope.
Because Jordan and his dropped lower. I can't.
Fab Five.
Oh, the Fab Five.
They was the first ones to wear the long shorts.
But see, Iverson made them all popular.
Iverson made them popular with the biker shorts under them.
Yeah, you had to have basketball shorts under your short.
I wonder who's gonna be the first basketball player to wear thongs on the court. Fuck it.
Man, that shit already happened.
Ass cheeks out. He said that shit already happened.
Yeah, I had a coach, bro. That's what he wore, though.
That's fucked up.
He wore his ass out on the court, bro.
That's fucked up.
No, bro.
So what the fuck?
Under his clothes.
Oh, well, damn, niggas. A lot of niggas probably wear that shit.
Yeah, I guess they call it athletic.
Nah, you wear certain underwear in the summertime. You wear certain underwear in the wintertime. They be cotton or they be linen. Certain ones, certain shit.
Yeah, because he had said that I had needed to ride to a game. He got
This nigga like,
let me throw my thongs on real quick.
He said, "Let me throw my thongs."
Like
yeah, he threw me off when he said that.
Like, on and some gym shoes and some ankles.
Hey, he was gay, bro.
I was like in the 6th grade too.
That nigga was gay, bro. He was trying to
had motherfucking.
Hey, that nigga was trying to molest you, bro.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. Nigga out that bitch looking like a motherfucking Boy Scout leader.
Nah, he was crazy. He was just fucking. He was rushing. Then he was just going through
weird ass motherfucker.
Let me throw my thong on. I'll be right back.
He was like, hold on. He was like, because he was out riding the fight. He was like, because back then, when you call somebody's house, you can connect it. You can connect them to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In some type of way.
Forward your call. Forward your call to another number.
Like you gonna be at somebody's house, you forward to the party that you gonna be at.
Yep.
Like, I'm at the crib. What you mean? I'm at home.
So this the lit. You only have to report $10,000 of cryptocurrency to the IRS. Any transfers of $10,000 or more might be reported. Which I already knew that. That's
10,000 or more?
Yeah. That's the same rule they have next time. So as long as it's under 10,000, I mean that's like anything though. That's pretty much anything. You make if you accept a gift that's over $10,000, you're gonna have to report that shit. That's anything. You're not just gonna be depending on how you got shit set up. I think like your kids' account, you can give your kids like $10,000 a year on tax.
Somebody just needs to go to jail, man. Just rob a bank, go to jail. Fuck it. Let us have that shit. We need somebody there.
Drop it. He said, why nigga ain't never just dropped the bag and while you was walking down the street?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
There.
Movies that had you looking at suitcases and shit. Like, yeah.
Bro, niggas used to walk around, nigga. Bro. You know how many times? And tell the truth. Every time you found some money, that shit looked just like money. That shit don't look like a candy bar wrapper. That shit look like money. Soon as you see that shit, like, is that money?
Hey, nigga will pull over on the freeway to see.
Nigga, every time I found some money, dog, and I found some money. One time, I don't know what happened, but one time, I ain't gonna lie. I was walking up the street and found the dollar and a dollar and a dollar, and it was a trail. Like dollar, like somebody dropped a wad and the wind just blew that shit like woo, woo, woo. And I was just picking that shit up like, damn. I'm like, man, somebody hit a lick because this one.
So we found an ounce of some like White Widow, bro.
You found some weed?
Yeah, it was some White Widows. I don't see that shit, but it had it ran over. And so we got it.
I found some.
But we like spooked and don't nobody want to smoke it. We take it right into the OG. He was like, hold up, nigga, I'm finna go get a roll. He saw that shit. And then like right after we was twisted, my homeboy, his sister, whoever the lead man was, that nigga was looking for that. He was like, he had dropped the house or whatever. And he told her she find it, go ahead, keep it.
You gotta go guard. I found
a White Widow. That shit was dumb.
I found an ounce of crack. I thought it was crack, but I wasn't sure. Because I know that when you get cocaine, it be hard. It don't be no powder. So I thought that's what it was too, because it kind of looked like bad dope. If it was dope, it was bad dope, but I ain't know. Man, I just grabbed that shit. I pulled up. It was right there, bro. I opened my door. I said, what the fuck, man? I grabbed that shit so fast, man. Put that shit in the car.
That should have changed your life.
Man, and pulled the fuck out, bro. I swear, I went straight to the door feeling like, what's this? I'm like, man, that shit good. And then he came back, man, that's some bullshit. So now he trying to get me. I'm thinking maybe it was cooked bad, like bad parts of it's good, part of it bad, did something. Now I'm thinking maybe this shit's straight raw, bro. This could be straight raw because it didn't look. I know what crack looked like. It kind of marvelous. You know, it got that solid state. It looked like it could have been coke rocked up, bro. And I was selling that shit like
that would have been shit.
Bam, bro. Out of nowhere, I was working 12 hours a day, bro. On some roofing shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid daily and shit. Man, I found that motherfucking work, man. That was a hell of a help, bro. That was a hell of a help. I already know it.
And see, me, I wouldn't even the same house, right? We have found that out. That's how I ended up booming. Because that house, his mom, she smoked crack. And then her friends and shit was crackhead. So after hanging with him and being around for so long, and people recognize, they start asking me if I knew where it was all the time. So then one day I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I had a uncle that was up. He was like, shit. I just go to him. I was like, shit, man. Dug me up for 20. Shot me up 20. Boom. I took it. Bam. Nigga, I had $20 left over after the play. And you know what I'm saying? And he had his money. I was like, oh shit. So then I did that a few times. And next thing you know, I had enough to buy a cup. I'm going. Then my word get around fast. So then my cousin, he was down here already. That nigga called me up quick. Like, hey man, I'm here. He doing school. I'm like, what?
God damn.
I was like, how the fuck did mine get out of this we get to calling out family? So he like, man, he's like, bro, that shit just don't sound good. I don't like what I'm hearing. So his best friend got it. His best friend, bro, I tell you, a cookie at that time was like $80. Then this was my big homie too. This is his best friend, but this has been my big homie, like since I was a baby. So, and that nigga, bro, I tell you, if the other part was catching. If I could catch him, if I was getting, I'd pay like $20, $30, maybe $40, bro. That man give me like 2 cookies. Bro,
losing your motherfucking mind.
You finna make $350 off that money.
I can't be a dope dealer. I gotta be.
Man, this was like I had no choice. Yeah, me and them, like it was me, him, and the other. It was 3 of them. You know, my other homeboy, his mom she was like selling dope. You know what I'm saying? And she had got me one day because she was like, she called me down. She was like, I want to talk to you. I was like, okay. I came over to talk. She was like, hey. You know, I know you know, you doing your thing and all of that. And nobody probably talks to this. But I was 3 blocks away from you. I seen everything you was doing. No more white t-shirts. I was like, huh? She was like, your hands. When your hands is at your chest on a white t-shirt. She was like, nah, only black tee. I was like, damn. And then like it was, man, I was getting so much game. Because the other homie would tell me like, you know, how to drink. Like, but don't be dressed up. You know what I'm saying? They get you some sweat. And they always in the sweat and the tea. And then another OG called me. He was like, he got word of the shit. He like, nigga, he's like, Blue, you too clean, bro. Like, this ain't no fucking game. He like, bro, The nigga pulled out, bro. He probably had about 10 stacks. Plus, what was in the shoe box, he was like, bro, I got all of this, bro. You see, I dress every day. He was like, bro, I'm out there. He was like, I sleep with the bum, bro. He was like, I'm dressed like a bum. I sleep. You gotta look like the people that do something too. I'm like, damn, I ain't even thinking about that shit. I'm like, okay. After that, because that nigga, and you were right, bro, that nigga be downtown, bro, on the sidewalk sleeping with like he a bum, bro.
Looking crazy. He gonna retire crazy.
Booming, bro, booming.
Out that
My
slang
other
like a
homeboy was like that. Because I had another homeboy, I used to think, before I was, like years before I was selling, one of my homeboys, bro, this thing used to be the dustiest thing I ever seen in my life. I tell you though, bro, the nigga had so many racks on him at all times, bro, like, he couldn't even pull money out in the store, bro, to buy a bag of chips. Like, this shit was ridiculous. And, you know what I mean? Like, never was, nigga had the dustiest Nike Cortez nigga I ever seen in my life. Same white beater, same regular jeans. But ain't never had the one for nothing, bro. Nothing. I'm like, man, just eventually, bro, like shit. And then it shit, like, once I got a cell phone, I ain't have to, like, cause I would, like, once I got in, I would start my shit, like, at like 10:30 at night. I break everything in half and sell it for the same price. All my 20, I break them in half and still sell them for 20. Same thing with the 10. So anything you cut anything after 10:30, you finna pay up. You know what I mean? You finna pay for less than what it is. And shit, I do that till like 7 in the morning. Come home, act like I was gonna go to school, go take a nap at somebody's house, go and do that shit again. My schedule was fucking 12 o'clock at night. Like, yeah, probably like 10:30, 10 to like fucking 7 a.m. Boom. On the weekend, we had there was this little house. There was a lady that, like, she was in this apartment and she owned, like, the owner of the apartment would come through to her house just to smoke rock. And everybody would come through her house, like, on the weekend. So, and like, every bit of the money that you had, all grown up, bro. Because you don't want to move. If you move, bro, you're going to lose. All you need to do is have everything that you need, bro. All you got to do is go in, shoot her a little something, and sit down and just sit down. Grow your little weed, burn. The dog going to be off the engine, bro, the whole weekend. The whole weekend, bro. And everybody who come through, they go in the room, smoke, bro.
For the good time.
Man, bro.
Lay
Man.
yo.
That was the day, bro. Like, I ain't have a want for nothing. You went from goddamn one pair of shoes a year, every couple years to like two.
I just had a whole bunch of dope fiend around that motherfucker. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about it. None of that shit. Then one day my homie was just like, man, hold my pack. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he was like, just give me, he's you know, a shorty rule. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, shit, give me 100, keep 20. Yeah. And like you say, motherfuckers walk past all day. You know, I'm getting tired of this shit. Man, I'm like, yep. Man, I sold that shit, had my 120. When he walked to the motherfucking dope boy, when he walked to the dope boy, gave that nigga $100, got me some more, bag that shit up. Man, that nigga came back the next day, man, on my life. I gave that nigga, what did I get that nigga? $100, and that's all I gave him. Yeah, I gave him $100, and the nigga was like, "You want to do it again?" I was like, "No, I went and got some." How you get some? I said, "Shit, I took the money I made off this shit and went and bought some." That nigga got mad, bro. I said, "What? You sold my shit and went and bought some more shit?" I said, "Hell yeah! What the fuck?" That's what the biggest problem is wrong with me, bro. They don't understand my boss mentality, bro. Like, I'm a good worker, but I'm a boss, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you slipping, if like for real, if there's a blatant improvement in the system, I'm on that shit. I'm on that shit.
That's crazy, bro.
That nigga got mad at me, bro. For real. For real, that nigga got mad at me. And that nigga jacked me for one of our guns. A motherfucking nigga woke me up early as hell. Like, man. I mean, because what happened is we got a tour with these niggas. And the nigga was like, let me hold your gun. Because when I say we, it's kind of hard to, it was just a set thing, I guess. But some niggas had moved in the set and was selling dope in one of the geekers' cribs. Her nephew. And so niggas was getting mad because they used to go post up at her crib. And I'm like, shit. I mean, I live here. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the hood. Hey, let me see your gun. Let me see. I'm like, hell no. What the fuck you need my gun for, bro? On my life. The niggas walked around there, went into this nigga walked up on the nigga. These niggas so lame, bro. These niggas go around there, do a little plan. I'm gonna walk up the street. Y'all go across the bushes, across the street.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna walk up the street. He like, then I'm gonna shoot him. And then y'all just fire the shit up. This, that, and that. So they did this shit. Man. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day, a couple days later, the motherfucker came up me up. What up, man? You still got your gun, man? Bring your glove. I think I got a clip. On my life, I brought my motherfucking gun outside. We went up into the little bando building we used to chill in. And he like, let me see it. I took my clip out, gave the nigga the gun. The nigga put a clip in that bitch like this mine now. I was like, fuck, bro. I was so pissed, bro. But I knew he'd have popped me. I wanted to swing on that nigga, but I knew
you already knew.
Because he was already there with me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. On my life, bro. But I tell you, everybody who ever played me, bro.
Something bad. Yeah, I already know it. So bad happening.
I'm telling you, bro. That same nigga got shot in the face right there in the field block building. And he got a twin. What's so crazy, the nigga got a twin look just like him. I just seen that nigga last year down here. Walking past, I said, damn. I stopped that nigga. Like, I knew your brother, bro. Carl, my nigga. He's like, that's what's up. That's what I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You ain't got that pistol. You know, you still in your hallway. You got that pistol.
Fact.
Nigga changed his life. Like, that shit still come across your mind. Like, yeah, man, yeah, the bro was crazy.
Yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah. I knew then. You don't never let a nigga see shit, bro.
Hell
nah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I would never. Hey, if a nigga asks you to see your gun, just shoot that nigga.
But bro, we here though. Like, it was kind of like we was there, bro. Like, this nigga was the type of nigga on my life. He like the nigga had checked niggas for me. He one of them niggas. Like, he a G from another hood. He came to our hood. We was G's, but we was shorties. So he tried to play the OG, but we wasn't young G minded. We was OGs in our head. So when he seen how we like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? So we hung around, but it was a struggle for authority. He kept trying to put it down, but he'd run into a brick wall every now and then. You know what I'm saying? And then, but the nigga would like put furniture in your house, bro. The nigga would do some amazingly kind shit, bro, out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And to me, he was trying to make up for the evils he did in the world. That's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? But then, shit'd be so easy to him. Like, man, I could just get this nigga gun, bro. I'm gonna get a clip. Ask that nigga, let me see his gun. I'm gonna put him in there, and I got a gun. Like, when shit that easy, you know, it's on you whether you gonna do it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, Nigga ain't about to just run my shit, bro. But you know what? I'm not gonna front though, because my cousin did that shit to me with my furniture, and I felt like, nigga, that was like some petty ass shit. Nigga,
he said, let you see his furniture. He asked to see your furniture and put a clip in it.
Nah, we was roommates, and I wasn't barely there, because I was at my girl crib most of the time, and I had my furniture down there. He ain't had no furniture. First of all, he tricked me to get in that motherfucker by telling me he got a lick on the apartment I can sublease from him. And I got in that mug, and shortly after that, he moved in there with me. I'm like, hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? He told us when he got a crib in Southfield, he ain't barely there.
Damn.
Anyhow, I ended up moving up out of there, and he ain't had no furniture. I was like, yo, you need me to move this out of here, or you need to use it?
So what you want? Yeah.
He was like, yeah. He ain't barely there. He an in and out type of nigga. So I'm like, you can. I mean, I don't need the furniture right now. I'm about to put it in storage, is what I'm saying, bro. Do you need the furniture? I mean, you want to, it can go in storage, or you can. He was like, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. And then I gave the nigga the key back after a while, and then the nigga gonna try to not give me my furniture back. I'm like, nigga, I could just have the police run up in there. See, but then that changed the dynamics of everything. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, this is my first cousin, man. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna sweat it because the nigga done gave me about 10 grand before.
That should be crazy.
My first equipment.
Sometimes you gotta take the L though.
But yeah, I took the L, man. It was the principle of the shit though. But I took the L because he was my first cousin. I literally
you gotta look your mama in the eye.
On my daddy's side, like my blood, like he on my daddy's side too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like you gotta show up at the funeral and shit. Like it be gathering.
Nah, it wouldn't have been no like murder or
nothing. That motherfucker on the forehead. So it will.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been no murder or nothing, bro. I'm not about to jeopardize nothing like that. But that's what kind of made, because like I said, I'm a whole professional out this mud that can lose a license, well-earned license or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Over busting a nigga over the head, even with my fist. So my shit had the dynamics of everything. I gotta look at everything different.
I just keep a memory. One day I'll come back and get you. Just keep it in my memory bank.
Hell no, man. That motherfucker.
It's convenient.
Shit was a fucking.
When you lose, bro, that shit happen, bro. Shit, like for real. As long as you don't be no bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be no bitch where it's like, nigga, now you gotta take this. You really gotta get popped at this point. Because you did this. You know what I'm saying? Like, once niggas start moving like that, I'll be like, yeah, I see how you end up in shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up, my nigga. I see why niggas test your ass all the time, bro. Because you be around here trying to holler at niggas' girls, and you know they got a nigga, and you know the nigga. You be around here trying to sell a nigga mama crack, trying to get head from it and shit. Yeah. Nigga gonna line your ass right up, bro.
Yeah, that disrespectful shit.
Breaking the niggas' cribs and shit. I know this nigga bad. This nigga stole this girl's shirt with her bra still in it. I said, man, nigga, you trifling, bro. The hood rode that nigga so hard. He thought he was low with that shit. That nigga came and threw that shit in my bushes, bro. Threw this shit. I come outside. It's a motherfucking shirt. Nice little shirt in my bushes. I'm like, what the fuck? I pick it up. The motherfucker got a motherfucking bra in the motherfucker. This nigga comes to be like, oh, that's mine, G. I just ran past y'all through it. I'm like, what the fuck? Sure enough. Folks that came up the street. That nigga stole my shirt. He the only one there. God. I don't know why he think we didn't know we. If you wanted some clothes, you know, motherfucker. If you wanted some clothes, we ain't gave you some clothes. I remember this nigga got caught in the Mexican's refrigerator. Mexican threw a party at their crib and shit. Nah, it's like 3 Mexican brothers and a sister. The sister missing a leg. She got hit by a train or some shit. This nigga trying to fuck the sister. The nigga ended up fucking the sister. But at the party you went to, they put that nigga out because that nigga, they said they caught that nigga in the refrigerator making a sandwich. Said, man, I just come in the kitchen, man, this nigga making a sandwich, bro.
You gotta go, man.
He like, I thought it was all good. I said, man, that's crazy, bro. God damn.
No respect, bro.
I remember
Good man from the fifth floor.
Man, I went into this motherfucking band and building, smoked some weed. Me and my brother, somebody went in the crib to go roll up. Man, this nigga in the crib with a stain in the bed under the covers. They done put a whole bed in this motherfucker. Cause we used to move in the abandoned buildings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, this nigga picked this house. He in this motherfucker with this height. I said that little young little thick height, but she was still a height. Like when they moved to the hood, we was probably 15, 16. The people was probably like 30. You know what I'm saying? Between 28, 34, some shit like that. Could have even been younger because people seemed a lot older than me when I was younger. So they could have been 20 something.
Yeah.
But dude started buying from us. You know what I'm saying? And then he came out, old girl, I was smoking with him and shit. So then, ever since then, niggas was trying to trick with it and shit. This nigga booed up with him. I ain't never been the niggas sit up here try to have sex with no hype, bro. I had them motherfuckers, you want to do it? I can't do it with nobody with no habit, man. That shit just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I value sex. I was one of them real lame ass niggas. Even when I was a gangster and I was doing what I was doing, I was still lame. You know what I'm saying? I had manners and shit.
Value. I'm good off that. But I ain't gonna do anything. That one thing I ain't never been no dog. You can't just give me a pistol.
Yeah, I want no sin though. Yeah, I'm gullible. Yeah.
First off, I got my own pistol. Number one. Number two, I got my own pistol. You got some shit, bro. That means you need to handle that shit. Cause that what? I ain't gonna come and get you when I got some shit.
Hell no.
You gonna hear about it because I handle it. Hell no.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Just my nigga little snatch low, bro. That nigga be like, you know when that nigga got a pistol. That shit, we nigga like be extremely happy and shit. He wanna walk and shit. The nigga like, hey, you wanna walk to the store? Anytime you hear that nigga for that, bro, he like, nah. The nigga finna buck at somebody and shit, bro. I got a hole in my truck and everything. We get up to the tortilla flats, that nigga just started bucking. I'm like, what the fuck? You ain't saying shit, like nothing. And I should have known because, like, nigga, we got the car. The nigga, like, I mean, we ain't supposed to be driving. Like, he was like, he got killed at 14. But at that time, we was probably like 12, 13. But yeah, I mean, we always had like you steal a car for the weekend because they don't get reported until Monday. So we got a whip. We walked by the whip. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, we just gonna go. We going, nigga. It's a little, like, this ain't no little quick walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we try to go to it. We get up there, man, goddamn. I guess he had already spotted him on his way here, on his way to come. That nigga, man, cheese. That's all he do. That nigga respond. He never wanted to, like, he wasn't in no drive by. That nigga want to walk. He's like, nah, nigga, we on the direction on foot. Man, they left my nigga, bro. They let that nigga, bro. That nigga was in the street for so long, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then he was out there. I think I can't. He got killed. I was at the beach, bro. Probably like an hour and a half, maybe a 2-hour bus ride away. I get on the bus. I make it all the way there, bro. He still laying in the street. I'm covered. I'm like, damn, bro. Eyes wide open and shit. Fucked up. Man, the niggas, they say, I forgot too. It was one of the it was a nigga named C that I was with. He was a crip, but he was from another gang. That nigga had to go on the run after that shit. They were saying like he left him on stuff or some shit like that. But it was a trip and shit. Like whatever car they kept riding by banging, he kept banging back on. The last time they upped the pistol, thought he wasn't gonna bang. He still him, another my nigga Baby Trent. He got killed a couple of years later. I saw his grandma. Me, shit, Baby Trent, Lil Smash, Baby Ski. Like, I'm talking about that. Hood soldiers for real. And nowhere, you couldn't tell us what to do, and we was fucking wrecking shop. That's it. On the last of the Mohicans, man.
Yeah, bro.
All them niggas gone.
The 90s as well, man. The 90s as well, bro. That shit was like a movie. I remember the first few years, there wasn't even no police in the movie. Like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like, it wasn't even no cop car. We was walking around that motherfucker doing what the fuck we wanted to do, bro.
That's crazy. And then it just changed to like you start getting pulled over walking. That shit.
You start having them goddamn your digs pulling up on your ass, 2 digs jumping out, putting on motherfucking gloves and shit. Get up against the goddamn wall. Motherfuckers breaking out, running, skirt, taking off on their ass. Who was in that car?
Yeah. Because it was 2. If you was in a group of 2 or more, it was a gang.
Red zone.
Yeah. They could pull your ass over. You could be at the mall, 2 deep, like 1 or 2 people at the mall, they kick you out. And then call the police. But shit, one time though, I remember they opened up this club. Like it was like this. Like we used to have a bunch of teenage clubs and shit. And then they had, I think it was called the Hot Monkey Club. The Hot Monkey. I forgot what it was, but it was like whatever new team, it was like 16 and up to get in. Like you had to be like 15 or 16 and up. Tom Cruise though is out there, bro, filming and shit. Like a bunch of it was like a bunch of niggas in the club, bro.
Get your butt back up in there. Get back up in there.
It was all Pyru niggas in the club. No, it was all Lincoln niggas in the club. A bunch of Pyru niggas showed up and started dragging niggas out of the club. Tom Cruise dumbass is in the alley, still trying to film. Get his ass knocked the fuck clean the fuck out from. Get his ass knocked clean the fuck out. Yeah, like that shit fucked up. My homegirl, she got her ass. She was like in there solo, only one in there. And like somebody ran up on her. Hey, it's like, where you from? It was like, where you from? Blood. She was like, bitch, you West Coast. And they mopped their ass up quick. And everybody else that was in there. That shit was in there. I mean, big ass riot going on. That was crazy as hell. And I was like, it was crazy. I started to go, and I don't know why. I was like, I'm not going. But I went by it, and I was like close by. You know what I'm saying? And like where I was, you could kind of see all the commotion was going on. So I seen it. I'm like, I probably need a ride home. You know what I'm saying? That was the first thing I said. I kid you not. As soon as my ride pulled up, I was like, it was probably like a whole mob of like 10 niggas coming from that direction right in my way. I was like, damn, bro, I probably got right
on that bullshit. Sit down. What's the longest you had to lay low?
Ooh. Shit.
You ever had to lay overnight?
Nah, not quite overnight. It was like it was probably like from like 3 a.m. to like 7.
So like when motherfuckers came back out, started popping around.
Yeah, they got her bird. I was like in a fetal position down there on my feet though. Nigga just passed out and I wake up, it was like birds chirping. Oh shit. Still panicking, like I guess like that. I keep going. That's fucked up. Birds chirping. Yeah. I gotta go.
Oh my life.
What happened? Why I ain't call? Man.
It ain't even no reason to play. You just get comfortable, get ready to go to sleep. Like, nigga try to sleep through that shit. I'm gonna be here for a while,
Man, police got us like that. I ain't gonna jump right in the same spot as my homeboy. I ran to the door, that mother was locked, bro. And luckily, that was my best friend, bro. That nigga knew it was me somehow. That nigga hurried up, let me in, and closed that bitch back and locked it. And another homeboy ran up, beat on that mud. The police was too close. He opened the door. They say, no, we just see his feet go run by. 2 seconds later, we see the police feet run by. Boom, boom, boom. We just got there, hurry up, got out of that bitch, took off the other direction, disappeared. I was like, damn, bro, we lucky. And it was over some dumb shit, bro. We telling, like, you know, niggas spray paint like that. This nigga out there graffitiing and shit. We literally just said, like, cuz, what the fuck is you doing? We like, shit. We like, what the fuck is you doing graffiti for, my nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn Mexican. Soon as we said that shit, bro, everybody get up. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, bro, what the hell is you doing? And they were spraying shit. That's that LA shit. Like, man, I'm not spray paint nothing. I walk around with no fucking spray paint.
I remember this motherfucker one time. We was in the alley. It was a stolen car, man. I ain't gonna lie, like, it was so fucked up because niggas used to steal cars, like, have them a summer. Niggas used to steal cars, like they'll steal a car, take the rims, put them on another stolen car, and take the bang out of a stolen car and put them on. Like, niggas was making them cars, bro. Like, I want me a Monte Carlo with some gold D's, and they would go out and ride to, like, the Mexican hood, ride out to different, you know, neighborhoods, this, that, and the other. And pill motherfuckers, man, we'll have that shit, man. I come outside one day, man, it's like matching Chevy, T-Top, Monte Carlo, 5.0, you know what I'm saying, Mustang, Jeep Cherokee. Motherfuckers used to have that shit. So, but I didn't, like, I came into the game late. So I never, you know what I'm saying, knew how to steal a car. Right. So my first time trying to steal a car, I nearly got murdered. But this time I had got that bitch. So now we all like in the back of a bandit crib and shit. This part, you know, we in the back up in the yard. Man, we hit it. Them times. Motherfuckers just break out. Hey, on my life, man, this motherfucker closed. I was in the back seat. He was in the front seat. We both got out and ran, and I closed my door, ran. This nigga didn't close his door. He just moved it out his way and swung it back open. I ran right into that bitch like, boom. Got up, closed that bitch, ran through the yard. But I was a sprinter though. I wasn't even running. I don't give a fuck who take off first, nigga. I'm not laughing. But so I ran, jumped this motherfucking gate, went into these people's yard, jumped in the garbage can, closed that motherfucker down. And I hear them motherfuckers walking around, and I hit, there you go, motherfucker. Grab one of my boys. What's his name? Where your boy at? What's his name? He like, I don't know. They hitting his ass. I hear him beating his ass. I'm like, damn, on my life. Like 30 seconds later, you know what I'm saying? They go back out to look for me. I see the motherfucking shadow come across the garbage can from the inside of the bitch. That motherfucker opened that bitch up, bro. I tried to jump out, jazz past that motherfucker, but that nigga grabbed me by my neck so active and grabbed that bitch in the grip of 1,000 people, bro. And that nigga grabbed the shit out of me and slammed me like, bro. And I was thinking, I should have put the garbage bag on top of me, bro. Like, that's all I could think. Because I had never got caught, bro. Anytime I ran, nigga, it was, yeah. This was my first time getting caught, bro. It was like a week or two before I turned 17. It was like, yup. It was like not too long ago, right before I turned, right after I turned 17. I think it's right after I turned 17. All I could think is I should have opened the garbage can, grabbed the bag, got in, and then put the bag on top of me. You know what I'm saying? I know that nigga opened that garbage can and was like, "You dumb motherfucker." Gotcha, that man. Y'all sitting there waiting. Yeah, it was the shit, though, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. My hood was the shit. Come on. Okay, get your ass in here. Hold on, brother. Let me back you right there. When you said how long a nigga been on the run, I'm thinking you talking about been on the run. How long you had to hide out on the scene and shit, or you could get up, get away, and move around. I can't even say I done had an episode where I had to lay on the side of. I ain't gonna say too much. Yeah, I had to lay on the side of the highway, bro. For a whole fucking nigga till it got dark, nigga. Yeah. And they was there too, bro. And I mean, when I say they was there, bro. Like a movie. And I'm like trying to go to sleep, but I couldn't even go to sleep. But you gotta go out there for sleep, bro. Shit, like, that's how you feel. I knew once if I went to sleep, shit, no matter what happened, nigga, I was good. I was to sleep. They wasn't gonna be that. I'm good. I'm gonna wake up in the future. Shit. Fuck. I'm not gonna sit here. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and wait, bro. Either they gonna come across me, either they gonna stumble across me, sleep, and I'm gonna tell them this dumbass lie, they gonna believe it, or they not, or I'm waking up and they gone and I'm going home. I feel you. Yeah, man, every time I don't have to work from shit, nigga. I got caught immediately. I had a quick ass little spot to get away to. I ran to my grandma's house so many goddamn times, bro. Funny. Nigga used to be saying I go seek all the time as a kid, and nigga got so good at that shit to the point I was straight to my grandma's house. I never forget one time, I'm sitting at my grandma's house. My cousin, nigga come flying down the street on foot, nigga. I hear police sirens. I hear dogs. Man, all I know is that nigga had like at least a 10-minute head start on their ass. That nigga got to my grandma's house, came in, spoke to everybody, and went and hid behind the motherfucking couch. Hid behind the couch? I was to say that first thing you do is go get in the shower. That's just go jump in the shower, then you go get to bed. Like, shit. What the fuck y'all talking about? That nigga hid behind the couch, man. That nigga had broke out on their ass. They were chasing his motherfucking ass, though. That's when I found out where I got all my speed from. I'm like, this nigga fast as shit. So my that nigga was leaving the dog. The dog couldn't even keep up with that motherfucker. I remember the first time I had to outrun one of them goddamn dogs. The police killed my damn dog. Like I was running from the motherfucking police dog.
My dog, I ran through my backyard. My dog got a whiff of what the fuck was going on. He snatched that motherfucker up. Police shot the fuck out of my dog. Then simultaneously.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. She bugging nigga hard. He been fucked them bitches ever since. And shit, I had a cousin that got killed. I want to say, yeah, he from Indianapolis. I don't think got killed by the police. That nigga mama them rich as fuck.
Good job.
But, you know, I ain't gonna bring a nigga back. I ain't gonna bring a nigga back. But that was the first time I ever heard of somebody getting killed. First time I ever heard somebody getting killed was by the police. You know who I wonder how they doing? Korean gang, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how that little man. Seeing your mama get shot and getting shot to herself, that's a lot. All in one. That's a lot for a motherfucker to deal with. So.
Had a nigga named Lonnie kill a cop.
But you know what killed me though?
But this nigga Lonnie killed this one cop in the G. They shot him. Like they was chasing him, and he jumped the fence. And when the cop jumped the fence, he turned around and tied their ass up. He killed one, but the next cop shot his ass, paralyzed.
Mm.
And they let that nigga go on somehow. That nigga was out in his wheelchair. I'm like, damn.
So
I guess it was like an illegal stop. Or whatever the fuck. Like, they had fucked up. Whatever the cops did, they had fucked up. And they saying they weren't supposed to be chasing him in the first motherfucking place.
Damn.
Like, he was already paralyzed, though. They paralyzed his ass.
That's crazy.
I said, a big move in the hood. But they had called him. If they ain't caught him, boy, it was gonna be burnt up in that motherfucker.
What's up, Harry? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Niggas need to write some movies on this motherfucker. For real.
That's what a nigga finna do. That's what a nigga finna do. Write some movies I can see. So, yeah, I was smelling that. Hell no.
This nigga gonna force them a goddamn in between break, huh? Sorry I lied to y'all. I thought we was gonna be able to line these titles and dates up today. But you people resting on that, you know? I guess to say Sabbath or some shit.
Not they Sabbath.
Yeah. I tell lady for the
Really could use some more for
Yeah, fellas, I'm about to call it a night.
Taz, the only one with a date.
Oh, bro. Yeah, he the only motherfucker that, y'all the only motherfucker that,
You know, I'm finna work on my preference percentage.
right?
In a little while.
All right,
I ain't started on it yet.
Yeah, man, tomorrow, bro.
I was gonna start on it till I was lost.
Man, shout out to Pseudo University, Pseudo Science University. Bro.
That's what's up, bro.
Yes, yes.
You say you going to bro?
Oh no, I was telling him, yeah, I'll be down. Talking to what's his name. I might man try to record something tonight. I have shit lined up to record. I'm just gonna get it. Drop some stuff. Couple of drop. I have some songs I want to redo. I want to redo that 38. But
I got a 38.
yeah, I want to do that shit. But I like the way it sounds, though. Like the way it is. That's what's crazy. But I love it sound better. I got a mic and all of that shit. I think I did that song on my phone too. I can add to that. Shit. Got a couple of little tracks, and I do a couple of shows to do also. I got some react videos lined up. Because I probably gonna do like names like reactions to the news, like to the stock movie, and SNBC. Kind of get people feel.
Tell them when they lying. These niggas is obviously trying to get you to sell your stocks.
Right.
You on their head.
Talking plant.
Fox, and scared of that motherfucker. But today, all right, well, all motherfuckers tuned in. Cause you know, I have to do something. You don't want something to call you. Hey man, I was calling you to take the debate up, man. I was thinking y'all should debate, but I want y'all to debate.
Right.
No, just do that.
Nigga sounded just like you up for that.
Oh, like,
Nigga like, God damn that. Y'all good with some shit. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we gotta get these debates locked in, man. We ready to do it. So y'all know y'all got the 6. Everybody work around the 6. We need these.
yeah, that's why I say we can get the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Mm-hmm.
I went to 7. I went first last time.
What the fuck?
Knock that shit out. I mean, because I hate to have to do this. I like Taz, but I gotta abuse Taz.
You just up there moaning.
Yeah, it ain't about who you like, man.
Yeah. I gotta abuse Taz. You know what I'm saying? Just show him the ropes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just show him the ropes, So, so shit. So why you handle your business, man? You could see me, bro.
I just Bruce silly as hell.
I just need to go live with him. So the title is locked in, though, or y'all just round about the title, right?
I don't know. I want to run, but I think so. I think that's the title. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to run because I just don't want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I really ain't got no reason to run other than it could be. I mean, you know, we talking about politics.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers act like that's dumbos, you know what I'm saying? Little joint. That's what he do for a living. He turning chickens into turning one chicken into two. But yeah. But I feel confident in the title. And I know
the title, depending on it could be tough on either. It could be tough either way.
Yeah.
It really. It just really depends on what happens.
Yeah, you think your title is one-sided?
No, I don't think the title is one-sided because of his argument. I think he had a valid argument, but I think my argument is just superior in this one. It's a bit kind of superior in this one. Like I said, I totally understand exactly why. And see, that's the thing. That's where he going to. I understand exactly why he would say, you know what I'm saying? It was basically a waste of time. But it just ain't that easy, bro. It ain't that easy. You gotta show him which I already had planned to do. Because for me, it's simple. Trade. My main thing is gonna be trade, respect, and that's part of my premise. My premise is gonna be trade, respect, and food. Security. What else? Yes.
Well, I said food.
All right. He said food. Yeah, but that'll be a part of But yeah, that actually is food. That actually is one of. I kind of think about it. Even though it kind of falls in with the economics of the trade, but I actually specify food actually, so it's a part of my premise too. Yeah, it's gonna be keep it simple. Hold on, real quick, let me get off.
Once I can give y'all some dates and times, this is what I can. But this is arguably, this is in affiliation with Television Debate League, and it is a debate league. I promise you. They was just, I guess today was the break, the exhaust that everybody took and just say, man, this was the exhale, Thank you. You can have chilled. I guess I can say the Hawk Malaki, bro.
What'd you say about Akmalot?
Yeah, I was thinking I could play the rest of that video when they was over here. I like that build. That was a nice little build.
Yeah. That shit.
I think one thing about time fucking night too.
That was too.
Doing that, so
Yo, Sean. See, I just started me a fire outside. I want some sit back out there.
shit, I guess I can do that.
That's what I was looking at.
You said what?
See, that's what I was looking at. Seeing how fire going.
Yeah, that's that shit. No, that's good. Yeah. I don't know, man. I hope you have good little entourage next year, man. So the big day lady looking like it's starting out to build on some shop. Shit. Motherfuckers, hey.
Season 4
Yeah,
will
what,
be epic, man. So yeah, season 4 is gonna be a dog fight. Like, I really feel sorry for like the lower tier debate. Like they gonna have to step it up. It's gonna be tough for them next year. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no games. All of the tricks is out of the bag.
Like my life, you know, in your head.
Like this certain shit ain't flying. I need the premiums. I'm not fucking playing nobody. Like nigga, when I'm not playing nobody. It's gonna be tough. Like, at all. My stats was fucked up because of the nigga. Man, I ain't even talking this shit.
Hey, you want to whoop your hook in our head.
Nigga, I was under EMAC the whole season until like late. Like down there, my last 2 debates, my name was finally like, you imagine, nigga, I had to look at my name below EMAC almost every day. I'm looking like, what the hell going on? That ain't never supposed to happen. Like, nigga, 90, fuck your stats up, bro. Like, and then especially in the debate where I should have probably commanded, that's a loop. And then, like, what's even worse is this dude still, like, gonna pretend like he did nothing wrong. And now he's pretending like he's talking about the same, like, this dude, bro. I can't, man. I can't.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Like, if I said, anytime I've ever said something, bro, like, I've been willing to debate that shit. Crazy as it was, whatever the fuck, I've been willing to stand on that shit. Like that's just like talking shit the whole summer and shit, the whole off season, and like flaking in the middle of the stuff. That shit, bro. I don't know. It's different. I just ain't never did that. I guess if you don't want to do it, just be like, nah, I'm straight. Guess what I'm gonna do? Okay, let's find something else. But I ain't gonna never lead you in no shit like nigga. We debating this, and you know I've been standing on something the whole time. And then if we get into the debate, I just don't stand on. I pretend I don't know what to talk about. Matter of fact, even worse, I take your side.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? I take your side. Like, yeah, he don't. You imagine, bro, you get in that debate with Domo, and he opens up, and he started out the debate with why black people shouldn't vote.
Oh my life, bro. The wizardry.
And you know, a nigga like that still another, especially to hurt. He really still to hurt you if he do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He definitely got what he take the hurt. He come out with your whole. You usually gotta try to freestyle. And then, like, just imagine you relax, comfortable. Like, you good.
Now, that's how I did though with Mr. Howard on that black accountability shit. Like, I got a freestyle, some shit that I know.
Yeah,
I don't believe. I'm like, fuck it, because I know the arguments, because I argue against the motherfuckers. So it's just
that's what I would have did, but I don't really know how I would have been able to. Like, it was just weird. We was using like some of the same information. I tried to make my shit conflict, but I mean, the only thing I kind of had him on was the fact that his Eve was almost 100,000 years before his Adam.
that sound about right.
Besides that was about it. Yeah, his Eve was like 100,000 years before they had an Adam. And then the bones though that I have in Morocco was older. And then that he was named after it. But I wasn't comfortable enough to make what argument I was making strong enough to continue. Trying to do it on the fly. That's stupid. I'll never forget that discussion.
Well, you trying to get in your push-up challenge?
What is it?
I ain't over that shit. As crazy as I sound, bro, I'm not getting over that shit, bro. And I'm not debating this ever again.
You say you ain't debating no more?
Hell no, bro. I'll never debate him. That's twice. That's 2 times, bro. 2 times. And really, the time I beat him, he pulled some sucker shit. When I beat him that first time, on Black on Should We Burn the Bible? And he's showing Oprah Winfrey as if she's a biblical. He's like,
hey, why don't I doing all that right now?
he pulled a Judah in that debate. He pulled a Judah. That's exactly what he did in that debate. And he still lost, but he pulled a Judah in that debate, bro. Like, so no connection. Like, how the fuck is Oprah connected to the Bible? No, she was connected to historical black colleges, which was somehow connected to the Bible. Like, and he did that shit again. He did beat up that. The damn historical black colleges was connected to the Bible.
Like, Dr. Burroughs,
Judah. Come on, bro. Oprah Winfrey? Like, Oprah Winfrey, my nigga?
Don't know.
Hey, I can't believe, like, bro. I still, like, I wish I was at your house.
Hey, Solar was like, so you didn't know he was gonna do that? I said, move. Hell no, I know he's gonna do that.
I didn't know he was gonna, like, that was the last thing I expected. This nigga to start dating.
Nobody fucking around like that, bro.
Brian flew to Japan on this shit.
Y'all invested in the plane ticket on that nigga.
I gotta go see you, bro. And then don't see nothing wrong with it, bro.
Like, me and my kid.
You know you finna go up against Moses at Mass Danger, baby Jesus. That nigga put up Harriet Tubman, like.
George Washington Carver.
And nigga put up George Washington Carver.
Sit down.
George Washington Carver.
On my life, bro.
Like, yo, you wicked as hell, bro. George Washington.
On my life.
I mean, what the fuck, bro? What is going on? Hold on. I like it because I'm finna whoop him. But what the fuck? It's a P. Diddy. P. Diddy, Grimace from McDonald's. I think it's start pulling people out of nowhere.
Hold up. He says, oh, I said, oh, this nigga naked. That nigga.
So, did anything happen today?
Man, bro, nope, bro.
That is
I
pathetic.
had to apologize to the people.
That is pathetic. I really expected a popping ass show with the nigga Solar to be there and niggas dropping titles and debates and times and oh well.
We definitely stiffed the people today.
It's getting tight. We ready.
I mean, that's why Solar had to put a date on the shit, man. To, okay, you know, this is the last. This.
I'm saying it too.
Yeah, I think we should line up 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, either way, where we either we can't be the last debate, but we need to be in the first few debates. The 6 should be one of the first debates. Yeah, I hope not, but that'd be scary. If not, I think that shit like back to back.
The 4th, 5th, 6th, and the 7th. Y'all on the 6th, me and Dom on the 7th, Asar and Emac on the 4th, and A9 and Hal on the 5th.
So I'm trying to be winning the championship within a month and a half.
Right. We can get this season over by by August. And damn.
Yeah. And I was just looking at tickets too. I'm finna go to the Atlanta Padre game. They're gonna be here in July on the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. Well, in Atlanta. That shit gonna be a dope ass, man.
You going to the A or they coming there?
Nah, I'm gonna go to the A. I'm gonna go to the A.
Third field.
Had my first time in the A. I'm gonna try to get a DJ set up for the studio session.
I need to go over there and get my toes redipped for real.
Great. Yeah. Damn, so. Okay. Man, that shit gonna be true. I was just watching Atlanta highlights too the other day. That nigga Conan, bro. I mean, Atlanta got a little squad, bro. That game fucking crazy. And it's so easy to get home runs. That, bro. I'm trying to think. I don't know where to sit because I got a baby. I want to sit in the home run section, but it's like shit. We gotta need to be comfortable too.
Gotta be ready to fight too, and that.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be acting crazy when the ball comes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'll probably have to get back on those fools.
That's one thing I hate about baseball, man. Motherfuckers lose their mind when a baseball comes.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to catch one too. I stole one. I'm like, I know if I catch the Tatis, keep that, man.
Man, them motherfuckers a spot. That's what I said. I went to motherfucking Sox game with my daughter. Man, they got motherfuckers crammed in that bitch, bro. You think you gonna fall for it on top of motherfucker. And then you got on the inside.
You can't go to the baseball game on the East Coast.
Why?
That's all. It don't matter what day you go, bro. That shit gonna be packed. That shit, them niggas be fading.
Then
like an Atlanta game,
you go on the inside, like when you first walk in there, they got the ring, like you can walk circle all the way around. It looked like the Flintstones. Hot dog, hamburger, nacho. Hot dog, hamburger, nacho. Hot dog. And the shit is expensive as shit. I'm talking about expensive as shit.
$50 hot dogs.
I said, man, what the fuck is going on? I said, and then they running numbers. Then they walking around with a motherfucker with some numbers. And then they got a motherfucker walking around with cotton candy and water and pop. I said, man, these motherfuckers, bro.
They don't run. Now you got kids. Like that's the man. The movies, bro. Like going to the movies with kids, bro.
Shit, my kids don't do that. Shit, my kids know.
$100 easy.
Man, my kids know. If we ain't bringing that shit, it's a minimal. Like, I might buy you a hot dog for the experience, but I'm not finna buy this shit to feed you. Shit, we finna eat before we get there. We gonna eat what we need.
But with the 2 people,
you talk about popcorn, nachos, candy, the sodas.
They want $8 for a slice of pizza in that bitch, nigga.
Damn, $6 bottled waters and shit.
And then you got the experience, and it's like shit. Remember how it was when you was a kid? Like shit.
Man, fuck that. That ruined the experience. That ruined the motherfucking experience, bro.
Just remember though, man, you was a kid and you used to have to watch that shit going right by your face. Man, I look at that fucking cotton candy. It was like now, nigga, it's like shit. You know, buy cotton candy, nachos, shit we don't eat. Fuck that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like, bro, spend it. Fuck that. Cool to have a little something for a rainy day, but you know, something for the kids going forward. But besides that, I'm trying to enjoy it.
Yeah, I feel that shit.
Should be over before you know it. Everybody else enjoying life. That's one of the things. Motherfuckers be trying to get you to do this. Like, it was enjoying their life, bro, at your expense.
So this is plan for tomorrow, man. This is plan for tomorrow, man. That's what you gotta do. So you started off
with a stream about some shit like about the Bible or some shit, bro. Like put some shit in the title that like nigga, the Most High, nigga, anything, nigga, and them niggas gonna come, and then we just nigga.
I'm just gonna put their names in the title. They scared.
Oh yeah, that you know that's definitely gonna work.
Don't do it.
That's jazz right there.
We gotta go an hour just listening to anonymous. Don't do that, bro. I can't do it. If I get another look at
they doing the background though. We ain't gonna hear the howling and A9 on the debate.
Yeah, I can't let it go out. I like that. Trying another time. I can't do too bad, but I can't let Hal just walk in anything. Like, hold up. Again, you finna fight this one. Hey, if I gotta fight, you gotta fight. Fuck that. This everybody gotta fight this round, bro. T duck in for a fight is him, so.
Yesterday, I heard they had a conversation. They get anywhere, or it's just preliminary shit.
And T-Dot pulled up aggressively and then muted his mic. I put it like that.
I'm almost positive I know where they gonna get around. But it's gonna be something about Kemet. Mason restore Kemet or something like that. Prince Alfred.
That's what I said, bro. Mason. The Freemasons started in Egypt. Nah, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know what I know.
That shit, dog. That shit nerve-wracking, man. Every goddamn debate, Kemet, Egypt, Bible. I'm ducking all that shit. No.
I ain't gonna lie. If I see a star, I know exactly it's gonna be Kemet, but it ain't gonna be what you think.
See, like, it's just so rooted in the fight. Like, what scares me the most about a biblical debate, right? Everything for me is going to be counter. You know what I'm saying? You know how, like, Bob already knows the Bible somewhat enough to joust with you over it. I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even going to be jousted. It's going to be deep.
Yeah, you got to know.
In it. You know what I'm saying? I can't take you to no scripture on the fly, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta know you gotta know where they're going ahead of time. Because if you walk into some shit, you're gonna look bad.
And I don't think you can learn the Bible on the fly. I think if you might as well stay away from that subject matter. I don't think you could just read it and prepare for a debate because it ain't gonna hit you with some shit you don't know.
Not with these. There's some dudes, this gonna be some shit you ain't never heard before.
On my life, that motherfucker said, they said when the Bible says in the last days, you will hear the sounds of the trumpets. Well, if you look at the presidential race, we just had Trump and Pence win.
The trumpet?
I said, what the fuck?
I forgot about that.
I said, what the fuck, bro?
Yes,
you said the trumpets, nigga.
Nigga said the trumpet. I forgot about this.
Hey, that nigga critic. That nigga critic.
And that's what I'm saying. That's type that scared me. That just some shit. Like what? You look like what, nigga?
Yeah, you gotta be, man. You gotta be careful, man.
Then motherfuckers, when they do that bullshit, like, yep, you know, you made a good point. You just looking like, wow.
You didn't have nothing to say. You didn't rebut it.
Like I watched that when I go back and like I watch like an Israelite show, them yelling at people, I just be like, oh, I see all the mistakes. It's clear. Like you can't. It's certain the way you gotta say shit, the way you ask questions. It's gotta be precise. It's because if you say the wrong shit, they're gonna walk away.
They're gonna burrow under the ground and pop up somewhere else. Bitch, you say this word? Well, that word is in the Bible 400 times. Use them this. Man, shut the fuck up.
And you on some whole other. You gotta be precise with how you say it. Like, nah, nigga. If you go into a question and answer, you better know how to ask. Because if you ask that shit wrong, you're gonna be 5 chapters in, bro, some other shit.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas know this shit on the fly though, man. It's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? They believe system solid, and like I said, you get into a debate with one of these motherfuckers. Like I said, they're going to sound solid while you scrambling. Like hell no.
Yeah. Wait. Show me where you been said some shit that's always said in church that ain't really in the Bible.
Hell yeah. What was that? Spare the rod, spoil the child. And that nigga said, man, that shit ain't in the Bible, nigga. That shit ain't in the Bible.
It's not in the Bible. Niggas will say shit quick, bro. I mean, like, that shit will fuck you over because once you and it goes, I want to see that verse.
That just shows you how much your grandma ain't give a fuck about that Bible. She was making that shit up. Better ride for the child.
Taking niggas' word for it and shit, bro.
I mean, it came from your people, though.
Man, he studied to show shit approved, nigga. He was perfect, nigga.
Yeah. Man, you making other shit, bro. So many people do it and think they don't. Like, bro, that's not there. You gotta show me that conversation. Like,
that nigga claim like that. That nigga claim read that Bible for what it say. That nigga claim read the Bible what it say.
That's why they be mad at that nigga, man. That's why, like, I know exactly how to place the title. I know exactly what to do with your ass. I'm not gonna play with you. You want to have a biblical? Okay, we're debating this. There ain't gonna be no question when I'm done, bro. None. They got debated with two dudes. The guy violate Geneva. I think it's like Geneva law or some shit.
The fuck, bro?
Yo, that shit was easy as fuck, bro. That nigga walked right into that shit. No, he didn't violate Geneva law. Nigga had a full list of like nigga the Geneva Convention law and shit. What he was allowed to do and shit before. Nigga, that nigga, man,
justice.
Shit was bad, bro.
Now go ahead, you blackity black. And that nigga be bad as hell at them Israelites that say only black people are Israelites. No.
Man, you remember, bro, we went, that nigga said, I said, all right, bro, now what kind of fish swallowed Jonah? That nigga said, a whale. And then I pulled up the whale. I was like, nigga, a whale can't even swallow a horn.
Ain't it?
How the fuck do you swallow it? That nigga said, well, it was a big fish. It was a really, really big fish. I was like, nigga, you just said it was a fucking whale.
It was a fucking whale, bro. You just gonna freestyle?
We does, bro.
You know what? You right, bro. That's what I'm waiting to see. Make a motherfucker quit in the debate. Not quit, but be like, No, you got this, bro. I can't even say nothing about that.
Man, I remember, man, I had the first debate I had with Yaka. Bro, I got the showing. I got the showing.
Nah, that's the nigga that looked like the alien off Men in Black, the little skinny coffee drinking motherfucker. He had a purple turban.
Yeah. That was the one in France or some shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because
the nigga with that whiteboard.
My whole game plan from that debate. The Jesus washing the feet and shit. I was like, nigga. I used to roll over it. I said, this nigga right here, bro. Nobody was on like, bro, what is this? I was like, nigga, if you walk in your house, bro, doing it, bro, if your wife walk in, bro, and you doing this exact act, what you think gonna happen? Bro, you done. You're done, bro. I'm like, man, that shit was gay 2,000 years ago. That shit gay today, bro. Give a fuck what you talking about.
Yeah, shit was gay 2,000 years ago. But you know, those Greeks, they didn't see no wrong with homosexuality.
I know.
They was really like, a man is closer to a man than a woman. Women are just used to procreate. If you want real passion, they were the man. I said, what the fuck? These niggas was going to war naked, nigga. Naked. Talking about we fight.
That's why they was winning.
We fight harder because we fight for our lovers. Our lovers are on the battlefield.
Niggas didn't even want to fight back. Like, I'm good, bro. What the fuck? I thought y'all niggas came to fight. I see what kind of party this is. Y'all can have it. Like, this is what it takes. You can have it, bro. We're not willing to go that far.
How you got you a shield and a sword, but you ain't got no draw? Nigga, come on, man. Technology, man. Technology. Yeah. You got your priorities fucked up.
All the way. Talking about they won all the wars. Nigga, you niggas ain't fight nobody.
You ever heard of the Dianoki Wars?
The Dianoki? Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I'm finna kick their ass next year on that shit, bro.
Hey, so let me ask you this. I never heard nobody talking about this on here. The Lost Colony of Roanoke.
The Lost Colony of Roanoke?
What is that? Is that biblical fiction, science fiction? What is it?
No, that's real. That's American
historical. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
I was just thinking about it because it's really part of that Indian conversation. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that quote unquote native indigenous conversation, but nobody ever talked about it.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of it, man. Tell the truth, I'm really kind of ashamed on my Native American history, but I mean, you can tell me that across the board. Cause I wasn't even like African power until like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like when I started rocking with Knowledge, I started listening to him spit. I started seeing the connection. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So I started, on my Black African shit. But I always been Black Power, but I really don't know about the Native Americans and even the indigenous African tribes. I just been Black. You know what I'm saying? I was a Christian and I was raised in the streets with that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I found out that shit wasn't true. But you have to do for yourself. That's it, man. But like I said, I liked school. I was an early reader. You know what I'm saying? I continue reading. And I'm a good lecture watcher. I'm a professional lecture watcher. But niggas be getting mad at that shit because before these lectures got compiled, you had to read 1 million books. So all these super reader ass niggas is out here talking about how many books you got. I'm like, shit, I just listen to niggas like you that read the book. They did a fucking 12-part fucking video on it. You know what I'm saying?
Now my mama would say that she has some Indian, but she never said we was like Indian. But then my cousin on my mom's side, which is how I ended up finding out about the land on my dad's side. Actually, he was like, bro, you didn't even know. He was like, bro, all your folks is Creeks. I was like, huh? So I didn't even know nothing about that shit. I just started looking, you know what I'm saying? Kind of looking at that shit.
I think a lot of motherfuckers like that. Is you like that, Ted? So one side of the family African, one side Indian.
Yeah, that's
You know
why.
what I'm saying? That's
If you know, you've generally been sidestepping that question, but since you asked it directly, yes.
yeah. See, that's how. Like my dad's side is Indian, my mama's side African. Like at my grandmama's house, we was black hair. Like she used to put the Santa Claus shit up and color it brown. You know,
that's what I be saying, man. It's some snake shit that happened along the way to us getting to this point that we just don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like my grandfather ever pushed the Indian shit though. It was just like, okay, you know, this is in my background. I was born this. This was on my birth certificate.
Right.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad wasn't raised to be an Indian. So he didn't raise, you know what I'm saying, his kids to be, you know what I'm saying? It's just the family, but it's like this shit they doing with it now is what's fucking it up, I guess is the point. Because it's never been not something we already knew, but we didn't have to use it as like a way to diminish one another or you know what I'm saying, little one another. It wasn't a separation between that and black. Like they're doing something different with it now to the point where it's like, okay, well, just so we don't have to argue, nigga, I ain't telling you shit. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry. Stay up. Because I ain't really to go that far.
I'm gonna get mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, to me, it's the ignorance, but like niggas don't even realize, like, but like y'all running around talking about Walter Flecker and all that shit. Damn, my nigga, just accept we black now, and let's move from that. I'm not saying we gotta stay there, but let's accept it so we can move forward. But motherfuckers trying to separate, that's crazy.
That's the main thing is not to be black. And that's why I be like, all of this shit, and that's why I don't like to talk about it. Like, I'll troll sometimes with copper shit and stuff. But I don't really like to talk about it because it's almost like COINTELPRO, like, all of that shit, bro. Like, the different, like, you know what I mean? It's like all of this shit just started popping up, and they all got the same common thing. They're not African, they're not black. Like,
but you coming to the black people. That's what be killing me. But you be coming straight in the middle of black people.
Straight to black people.
What's up, my nigga? What's up? Hey, we ain't black. And I it's a few reasons I see why people. One, because it got a direct correlation to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Two, out of the concern of the Native American history getting just African down. You know what I'm saying? And I got that. That hit me like, yeah. Just to be told your ass.
I think that's what draws the people in. But I think what initially started it, I think is
anti-African shit.
I don't think that shit is by accident. All of them had the exact same. At the end of the day, everybody is anti-black.
But I never knew that people had this
hair. And the skin tone shit, like all of that shit.
Hey, look, motherfuckers said Africans never even came to the Americas, bro. And then I'm thinking, you would say that Native Americans never left America just to say Africans never came here? Like you would really limit yourself and say Native Americans. Look, but then they tell you they walk across the
influence the world. Like, how the fuck you influence the world? You never left.
Hey, you ain't had no phone number, nigga.
But see, let me ask you this though, because I think the further you go back, the more you benefit them in conversation. I think that's why a lot of them like to go back so far. You know what I'm saying? I think the further you come forward, the more you have to accept that you can't identify who's who. The further you go back, the more the conversation can be held about who's who. But the minute you get up today, shit, nigga, you can't decipher who's who no more.
Absolutely. That's why I say we are new people that came out of destruction of them people. Because when you look at tribes, they look the same. When I look at them African tribes, them niggas look the same. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's how I look for the Native Americans to me. And then after that, everybody looked the same anyway. But unless they just got real bold features. But yeah, man. But now it's like, nigga, we look like everybody. You never know what you get. Because I know black people with no lips that I call cracker lips. I know black people with the little pointy ass cracker nose, blue eyes. I done seen everything but straight blonde hair on the nigga.
Right. I mean, you could almost go to Africa, and find out every tribe. You could find a nigga that probably belongs. Like, you got a nigga that look like a Sudanese that you know. You got a nigga that, we got niggas that look like Nigerians. We got short niggas that look like pygmies. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got West African people, just, you know what I mean? We got you can almost tell the women. You can almost tell what tribe they come from. You know what I mean? You almost know most of the BBW women gonna come from the homie tribe. Most 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what it is, but I can't stand no straight up and down woman. But we can move on. I can't stand no straight.
Yeah, I can't do it. But, well, no, I'm not gonna say that.
You skinny your guts,
right? Yeah, I prefer a BBW, let's say. But yeah, let's move past that. So
yeah, I said you already said too much. It's over with. We'll see your ass tomorrow. It's all good. Nah. But I fuck with it too, bro, because I think our women kind of different. You know what I'm saying? We don't got them all insecure, and we don't be disrespectful. None of us cheat. I'll tell you that right now. Unless Blue is slick offline as he is on that. But niggas be on this motherfucker. Niggas be on this motherfucker. Like, shit. That motherfucker Trigger was in the chat. Pulling the bitches out the chat. Why she keep this? Hey, for real? I said, for real. You that bored? I might fall in love with avatars and shit. Come on, man. It's fucking with me. But I think women like that, bro. If they'll get bored if there's no drama at all. Like every night you gotta write a number in your pocket. And write a number down, put it in your pocket.
It gotta be. Because it's like, my nigga, I ain't checking your phone for dick pics. Which is you know what I'm saying? Like, which you probably got ain't no telling how. I could probably flip the fuck out because that's just like the new thing today now for some reason.
Is it?
Niggas lost their fucking mind.
Well, I guarantee you this: you seeing Katrina a pic of your dick, we gonna turn that bitch to an NFT and sell it. It's 2021. It's 2021, bro. We grown out there.
If you want to.
Oh, my life.
No,
yeah. This is just a little different everywhere, bro.
I can't worry about something outside of my control. Like, shit.
You can't worry about what else?
That shit go.
Have you ever looked at a group of people and said, I look like them people? Like you said, you could go there. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm quite sure I can go to West Africa probably specifically to Togo and blend right the fuck in.
You remember I had that picture of that nigga that ID looked like you, Blue?
You said what nigga that ID?
It was a nigga I saw in the newspaper look just like you. His girl had the police looking for him. And I was like, I'm a lie, I'm gonna say this you, because this was before the letter of Aristides debate. I was like, yup, I'm pulling this bitch up during the debate and saying this blue. Hey, that shit look just like you, bro. That nigga had the goatee, the dreads, like the whole facial structure. I said, that's fucked up, nah, man. He just looked a little older. He was a tad bit. Just a tad. I ain't gonna say older. He just looked less well preserved. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That nigga look just like that. Yeah, I don't know. Taz, you seen people like that? Like a people that you look like. You ever seen anybody like a tribe or something like that? Native American and shit be like, yeah. Yeah, bro. That motherfuckers did bullshit, bro. Like real talk. How do you lie about the history of the world, bro? Yeah. Like who does that, bro? Who lies about God? That's the wicked ass. Who try to capitalize off of people's ignorance like that? Like, I wonder what God is. You know what? Everybody else wonder what God is. I'm just gonna tell them I know what God is. And he gave me a house in Bel Air. I'm gonna go take that motherfucker. I say, damn, how do you read the Bible and say, yeah, there's gotta be it? Niggas don't study the Bible outside the Bible, man. They don't. All you gotta do is look at it. That shit blatant. It's like, you know how you watch a movie, and of course the narrative wants you to want to lead you somewhere, but it's also leaving those little clues that when you watch it again, you be like, damn, I ain't see that. Like, okay, so now we 6,000 years of doing that. We 6,000 years of reading from Genesis to Revelation. Oh, Genesis through Genesis to, what was it, Math or whatever the fuck the Bible before, because Revelations wasn't even there. Revelations is a new modern book. Yeah. And then, fuck it, just take all these books out, man. This the apocryphal shit. Oh, fuck it, man. You know what? Let's finish Matthew. Let's throw Revelations in there and put some shit have, like, come on, bro. You wouldn't let nobody play with you like that in real life, my nigga. You wouldn't let nobody play with you like that in real life. And you trusting this lineage of possession. Like, when did the Roman Empire get conquered, bro? They did it.
They set it up with an answer for every fucking thing. It's like always an answer.
And you know what that was? That was that English language.
Uh-huh.
That was that English language. Oh, make that shit say blue and pink.
Yes.
And make that shit say male and female. Make that shit say good and bad. Make that shit say up and down. Oh, you got to go into the strong. Do you go in the strong? The word is hakash. That motherfucker say evil, bad, murderous, villain. And the last word to be like delightful. Like, hold on, bro. What the fuck is that? No, it's so delightful.
Yeah. That's for real.
It say delightful, nigga. It say murderous, nigga. Read it in context and replace it with both their words. See what's up.
That shit was like.
But that's what I was on. I'm sorry you had to fall victim to that shit, but when I saw that letters of Aristides shit,
yeah,
I said, man, hold on, bro. This how you telling me the Septuagint? Because that's what I went into. The actual, you know what I'm saying, shit that it came from. The Sinaiticus, the Septuagint, all of this shit. And then, of course, the letters of Aristides came with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I look at the criticisms, and I'm like, okay, So I go and look that up, make sure that it's right. And I'm like, all right, so this nigga ain't even alive. This nigga ain't even, okay. All right, I just jumped on the link like,
yep. That's what was even crazy. Like, wait till you start going into the temple. The temple is gonna be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That Titus, like, and then what's worse is that Romans is like lying, bro. They're just fucking lying. Like, they are just like that.
What's the name of the book, bro?
Crazy.
This name Romans. No, I'm saying Romans. Of course they lying in Romans. I want to know how that even got that. How the Israelites get a book called Romans?
Romans. Like, yo. Romans. Titus lied. And then I don't even know, bro. Like he's just ain't. The reason why he becomes the governor or whatever he becomes is because he made his claim of destroying the temple that never even fucking existed. How is that, bro?
Was that the Solomon temple?
Well, no, Nebuchadnezzar supposedly destroyed Solomon. It
I
would
never
have been.
looked at that. They say that was a temple. I
Yeah,
thought
it
it
would
was
have
a
been
city.
the second. Nah, he was supposed to. They destroyed the city, but the temple was the main part. Like,
okay, so that's in the Bible. Okay.
Yeah, and so Titus makes his claim, but see, that's the thing. Titus never says he destroys the temple.
You know who did that, right?
Who?
You know who did that in real life, though? Alexander the Great. You believe Alexander the Great was a real person?
I don't know.
You ain't never looked at Alexander the Great? Yeah, Alexander the Great was a real person. Alexander the Great.
Yeah, the gay.
Yeah. He destroyed Tyre. It's recorded in history. The same way the Bible says it. Remember it say, lay brick upon brick in your waters? Yeah. Like that. He crushed the inner city, the city that was on the land, and then they had an island city that people sought refuge to. He took the debris from the main city and built a causeway out to the island city. It took him 6 months, and he got there and slaughtered everybody and took whatever the fuck he wanted to take. That's real history, bro. That's why I just said I'm gonna get their ass on that with that Nebuchadnezzar shit, because that's what the Bible say. It says Nebuchadnezzar, which ain't nothing but the Greeks, the Romans, and the Persians. But that's not what you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. You didn't know that.
And see, as you get to that, they just, bro. And from then on, they just start making up history, bro.
I remember when they was talking to Tyre in that part. I think that's Ezekiel. I think, and it say you was in the garden. It says you was in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
Who was in the Garden of
Eden? It was the Assyrian.
Yeah, but wasn't nobody in the Garden of Eden but Adam, Eve, and the snake.
Yeah. Well, the trees were the other people.
Man, see, that's some esoteric shit I don't know about.
Yeah, I'm like, go into Ezekiel and you keep going. I think it's 38 when you go down. It tell you that those trees. It show you that the trees were actually people, because Adam was a tree. Is described as a tree, and then it showed you that like it was actually a whole nation of people of different nations that was there, and that Adam was like the baby. You know what I'm saying, of the other nations. That's why the rabbis be saying that serpent is the African. You know what I'm saying? It's the black person.
Yeah, the dragon, the serpent, yeah, the great serpent. Yeah.
They wasn't, like the scriptures tell you that. That's why the rabbis know they wasn't the first people. They'll tell you that the African was here. Was
You want to come out to the fire? You in the bed?
You know.
Oh, you said what, Blue?
I was saying, yeah, you know, they just say that, you know, the African, they already said that they was already here. And that Adam ain't the first man, he the first creation of the Jews, or well, really of the white man in general. That's the first time you get a different version. That's why Adam comes out red, just like Esau.
I remember I beat Tazariak up on that shit too. hey, that nigga's a funny feller, bro. That's why I say it ain't even worth it, man. Once you wrong and you caught up, it's just best to just be like, yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Because once you start trying to act like you not wrong, that wasn't just a body blow, like that made you like that shit look crazy. Tazariak is the worst at that. That nigga's the worst at that shit, bro. For his status. For a nigga to be so well solidified. Look, Cash. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. Look at that cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to Atlanta by 7. I mean by Saturday night. Sunday, there ain't no game Sunday. They won't be playing till Monday. I wanna go all 3 games though. I'm gonna go to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then come back.
Dog on that motherfucking catch. Motherfucking catch. Oh, it's 2 of them. My dog's so goofy though, bro. On my life. That nigga goofy. That motherfucker. Katrina bought that motherfucking $80 flea collar, bro. Hey, listen, bro. But that's how much she told me to go. I don't know. She was playing. I ain't never get back to it. Bro. Why that motherfucker fell off and the dog ate that bitch.
Damn.
She's like, where's Colin? I'm looking around. I go outside, look around. Man, I went in the backyard. It's a little piece back there chewed up. I said, damn. This motherfucker ate the shit out of that motherfucker. Nah, yeah, bro. That nigga dumb, dog. That nigga just eat some shit, bro. That nigga would just eat some dumb shit, bro. I just be giving them pop bottles, like 2-liter bottles and them juice jugs and shit. I'll bring them out in the yard. I'll let that nigga just cut that shit up, eat that shit. Mm-hmm.
2 games and my baseball be milking the fuck out of that nigga. Nigga playing 2 games in 1 day, yo. Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna have trouble next year though, bro. And I'm winning this motherfucking championship. And winner and like it's gonna be trouble either way next year. But I promise, bro, it's gonna be some titles next year, bro. We finna get this shit for real. Now that I got a chance to swing and knock heads with, damn, man. So now, with motherfuckers that's really polished on that shit, why? Cause that debate with A9, I ain't feel underclassed or outclassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, alright, alright. I don't feel outclassed by Domo. I think I would have felt outclassed by Domo last year. You know what I'm saying? I felt outclassed by Chris, but that was just proven wrong. His actions was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know when niggas is, you know what I'm saying, of a higher class. You know, it kind of take a lot to be a dick. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, usually when a motherfucker a dick about it, it's an insecurity. Like, oh, you ain't really upper class. You just fuck with a lot of niggas that is, and you should be by now. And you are considered it because, but niggas ain't really. I said, let's go. Let's go. That's why I'm gonna get Domo, bro. I got to get Domo, bro. Like, real talk. I damn near feel like if I don't beat Domo, bro, I'm done, bro. Cause I'm for real, because I'm crazy. At this point, I'm crazy. Cause I feel like I can get him, bro. And I'm looking at the topic. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The topic is the topic. But the only reason I'm insecure about that is because it's politics, and I know how he is with his terminology and phrases and narratives and shit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers like, he said a term. That's what the debate is about. No, it's not. That's some category made up by the same people you don't fuck with on different levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see if it makes sense. Then I'll take it as that. And if we add it up and it don't seem that way to us, why are we letting them call it this? I understand. You know how words is. They're misleading. You know what I'm saying? A lot of words, the Federal Reserve, Federal Express.
Yeah, I like that video. Shit, quick. But two things. Definitely. And that's the great thing about debating. So now we've been doing this shit, we know about how deceiving they can be. It should make you look at everything different. Like, man, look at how they titled this shit. Have you seen this shit? But like the news now, when you look at the news, I look at the news, that shit different. Like, oh man, that's a setup. Nobody would put it like that unless they wanted you to think this first.
You ever sit back and watch the video with the? I think we did that shit together. The video of all the news anchors from all over the United States saying the same shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I said, man, y'all gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. Shit, and that's why I say, when they say divide and conquer, bro, like, it's not just divide us up. Divide us in states. Divide us up in states and then control it statewide. It's just like the plantation. They just riding it up, move the gates. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like they divide themselves. Oh, we don't agree with them. We're Californians like you. We don't agree with them goddamn Indianians, New Yorkians. Whole time it's the same structure. So why your structure look like theirs, then, motherfucker? Why this ain't a communist or a socialist? Why this shit don't look dramatically different than any other state? Because at the top of that shit, y'all all agree. All this little frivolous shit down here, y'all let us argue over, pick and choose from the choices and options y'all allow us to have. I'm no longer fooled, bro. I'm on Domo head. I'm on Domo head, bro. And whoever come from off that other side, bro, I'm on their motherfucking head, bro. For real. On their motherfucking head. Yeah.
Oh shit. One of the YouTubers was at the Atlanta game. The nigga typed in the chat, some dude named Cool Cat 33. He only got like 61 subscribers and shit. But he had put underneath the highlight video. He had timestamp and he was like, "That's me." And that shit was he just probably got about 10 subscribers off of that.
Yeah.
Maybe more. And then, I think the video.
Bro, I think Lance channel really can blow, bro. I ain't even bullshit. I think he listened to his haters and listened to his critics and embrace that shit, but he once they find out who he is, they're gonna be on his head. Hold on, they go, what?
Pseudoscience is what?
And you can have, and that's what he said, because I know what he want to do, but I think he should make it exclusive. He should have guests on. He shouldn't have just anybody from the chat. It should be straight pre-recorded. Don't even do it live. Pre-recorded.
Yeah.
And
just your pseudo guests.
Yeah, and have you guests every now and then. Somebody that's willing to jump out that pseudo window. You know what? Shit, I believe that fucking man. What's up, bro?
What's the name of the channel again? What's the name of the channel?
Oh, Pseudosciences University.
University. Yeah, here we go.
This man's dancing. I came by to my George my child's ball. And it's weird. You come by, you kick it, you smoke a little. Yeah.
That nigga crazy, bro.
Why is nigga get dressed like that, yo? The nigga Lance went and got fresh too, yo.
My life, nigga. You said that ass earlier. You can hear that bitch kicking.
He went and got fresh, yo. He went and put 2 gold chains on his old jacket from the 80s. You're subscribed, man. Goddamn, man. He got so awesome.
What, boy? What, boy?
That nigga production is on point. That nigga hit 62 views in a day with 20 subscribers.
He said what?
I said that nigga hit 62 views in a day with 20 subscribers. That shit addictive as fuck. That mean everybody to watch this shit
3 times and shit. Niggas watch it and then subscribe. That's some hater ass shit, man. That's some hater ass shit, man.
Yeah, fuck it. Nigga Lance, bro. might do my underground.
All right, for sure, big dog. You already know what it is, man. To me, man. Boy, 12 balls, man. Blue Blue, shut up the bag, go, man. Brandon Bay, you said what, bro?
So yeah, we shall do it again.
Man, he gonna shake the niggas up tomorrow with these titles. It's the Ivy League, man. We out, man. Shout out to Solid.